Welcome to Truck Does Stuff. Today I have stuff for the truck. Finally came through last week, as I was saying before. I was waiting for Amazon to come through, and well, they came in awfully late. What I was waiting on is this Dynamat. I'm not doing anything with the stereo as of yet, but what I'm trying to do is cut down on some of the noise caused by the tires. As you've seen before, I have large aggressive tires. It does make for some road noise. Reason being, if I were to take, say like a 20-hour trip down south, it kind of get drony and annoying. So if I were to hypothetically do that in a couple weeks, I want to make sure I could cut down as much noise as possible, which in turn will make my wife happy, which will make me happy. So that's what we're doing today. Now, tools that you'll need for this job will be plastic door panel or pry tools you can pick up at Harbor Freight. A Sharpie helps out tremendously, and a pair of scissors. And I've already started on one of my doors, and a roller would be helpful. The roller you can pick up on Amazon, and what it does is it'll smooth out all the air bubbles caused by putting the Dynamat on. The backing of the Dynamat is metal, so you can cut your fingers. I did not realize that, and that's why I have these nasty band-aids on my fingers. I've sliced myself open a few times. I do have the front driver and rear driver door done. I just wanted to see what to do and how to do it, just to show you. I have a pretty good handle on it, so let's go ahead, finish up my project, but kind of start it so you can see how to do this. Cost, I think I spent about $150, $160 shipped to my door. This does weigh about 7 or 8 pounds, just this little box. It is pretty heavy stuff, so I am interested to see how well it does. So follow me, let's get going, guys. Alright, so I just removed the door panel. Again, it was very, very simple. Just the few screws, and then it pops all off. This is where it gets a little messy. What you have to do, according to Dynamat, take this plastic, this weather proofing off. I'll take the 2 screws off of this, take the entire thing off, and then what we're going to do is use this as a template, cut everything out, and then use the Dynamat to completely cover this surface, and then some down through here too. The kit that I got is 36 square feet, which is going to be more than enough to do all 4 doors on a double cab Tacoma. Again, I'm just going to pull all this off, take these screws out, take this bracket off, and then use this as a template to cut everything out to put the Dynamat on. So I'm going to do that right now. Save this. Now what I did, you have all this craptastic tar. All I did was push it back up into place, and I reuse all this. Was it right? I don't know. It's just what I do. Again, I'm not an expert. I have no clue what I'm doing. People probably install this for a living. If you're actually watching this, you're probably cringing. But again, this is my truck. This is what I do. This is how I do it. So again, I'm just cleaning everything up, just the strings and funk. Make sure it didn't get on my truck, just cleaned it. Just get everything kind of out of the way, push back up against, and everything should be fairly decent. Next step, I've already undid everything. I'm also going to remove the speaker so I can get the Dynamat up around that too as well. So it's a 10mm bolt on the speaker housing, and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 speakers. The whole thing will come right out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plastic piece that I just took off of my truck, I'm going to trace around this, and I'm going to cut the Dynamat to get my, just using this as a template to kind of get all my bearings on this. And I'm also going to mark the holes and slots that all the door handle and the wires need to go through too as well. So hopefully everything goes pretty smooth. I will be using every bit of piece of this Dynamat. Just because I cut it off, what I'll do is I'll just reuse and put the other pieces in other places. So this is pretty cool stuff. So let me show you what I'm going to do. This is where you need the Sharpie handy.
Careless smoking could kill you and your family.
See, nothing too terribly fancy. You don't need to be super precise. So now I'll just cut the excess and then stick it on. Alright, now I got my basic shape. I'm going to put this on the door. What I'll do is I will leave the backing on first. I'm going to put all the wires and handles through, and then I'll rip the backing off of this and then apply it. This is the sticky side. Apply it this way so I'll have everything through. And then I'll take the excess that I have cut off and apply it to these open spaces that will be left on the door. You guys will see what I'm doing here in a second. Alright, I just stuck all this on. After I fed everything through, everything's just very pliable. All it is like a tar paper. I cut and ripped everything where I needed to be so I can get everything through. Now I'm just bending everything back and pushing everything back to adhere to the actual door itself. This is where the roller would come in handy because these edges are very sharp. It is like a metal outer lining. I don't know if it's like some kind of tin or what not, but it has cut me a few times. So just be very careful while doing this. Like up around here in the speaker seat, you can see I can fold this up underneath very, very nicely. Over here, this little door pocket over here, it's easy to fold into. And it's very pliable, so it's very, very nice stuff. Now, I'll get the pieces I didn't use or cut out, I'll get through here, and then I'll put down through here too as well. Just again, be careful, because when you do tear it, it does become very sharp and you can cut yourself. So I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to move on to phase 2. Alright, so I just got done with the front door, assembled it, put it all together. Now before I put the panel on, I'm going to take another sheet of Dynamat and I am going to put it on the back side of this door panel itself. Is it something that you're supposed to do? I don't know, but I have so much of this stuff, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the floors and tear out all my interior and do that. After talking to the shop that did all the dynamatting on the blue Tundra that I reviewed a little while ago, they said this is exactly what they did. So this is what I'll do. Well, again, I'm going to use every bit of this. None of it will go to waste. I'm going to cut everything out and just kind of put it on the plastic parts. There are a couple styrofoam parts I'm not going to put it on because styrofoam is sound deadening material anyways. I'm going to try and get in as much plastic parts, pieces of parts as I can without blocking any holes that I need. So watch me do this. Now all I do is I'm just going to get some basic shapes. I'm going to cut this in half here and then down through here, and I'll have some squares to work with. And I could cut everything as needed. So again, this isn't an exact science, or I'm not sure if it's supposed to be an exact science. I don't know what I'm doing. I made that apparently clear. This is just how I'm doing it.
Don't become a fire statistic.
Alright, got the Dynamat on the door, the Dynamat on the back side of this, so all that's left to do it is to reinstall and see if I did everything right. That's it. It's all it is to it. Just go pick yourself up a box and do it yourself. If you liked the video, thank you very much for stopping. Thank you for stopping in. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That's installing Dynamat on my Tacoma. It could be done on pretty much any car. Now, what it will do is it should deaden basically the road noise. That's the only reason why I got this, is to deaden some road noise. Again, you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, please stop on by. Thank you very much for stopping in, and have a great day.